Retailers have spent the last 5 years perfecting their digital experience. But when 90% of independent grocery sales still happen inside the store, why is that moment the least connected part of the shopper journey? That's where in-store intelligence comes in, capturing that real behavior in real time, right when purchase decisions happen. In today's podcast of Omnichannel Grocer, we're going to discuss how to collect that data the moment someone puts something in their cart and meet a company who's helping to measure everything. Hey, I'm Professor Ken. Thanks for tuning in to Omnichannel Grocer. This is where the future of grocery is delivered today. We're your go-to source for AI-driven strategies, tools, and real-world tips that help independent grocers and brands connect with today's shoppers across every channel. Subscribe and stay ahead as we explore the future of grocery shopping every single week. Now, let's be real. Retailers have spent years, at least the last 5 years, optimizing digital experience. But what about that in-store moment? That's when grocery and CBG sales actually happen, right? Yet it's the most often least connected part of this shopper journey. So imagine if you could actually see what drives a shopper to place a product into their cart, which displays trigger these decisions most often, or how a quick impulse grab at a checkout connects back to any past purchases. That's where in-store intelligence comes in, capturing real actions in real time right at the moment that a shopper decides, hey, I'll take this. So let's collect that data and transform that data into real game-changing action. So now, modern retailers have to combine all these AI-driven cameras, these sensors, the analytics, turn them into dashboards and understand the foot traffic, understand the time, the basket data that goes into building these insights. So when you capture that data, you can really adjust everything in the store. Staffing based on actual sales, trigger digital offers when someone's near a product, maybe remind them of something when they put a product in, or even tell them to put the product back in the cart if they take it out. You could predict low stock issues before shelves go empty. Every second helps and every second counts. And this real-time data means that you're not reacting tomorrow, you're actually optimizing it now. So for shoppers, real-time engagement means the opportunity to have better convenience and even better personalization. Think of it as a digital brain within your store for your store. So all these smart shelves and connected kiosks can suggest recipes based on what's in your cart. The digital circulars could update automatically to match exactly what's in stock. And all these loyalty offers that we put out can be triggered precisely when a shopper enters your store and not a week later in an email they could have ignored. That's convenience that feels invisible, and it adds value instantly. For CPG brands, this is also a big revolution, because instead of guessing what works from any type of delayed POS reports, as an example, you get real-time visibility into which promotions are driving conversion. And now you can push personalized ads right at the moment of decision. That means better ROI, smarter spend, fewer waste impressions, and all these retail media networks that are out there are expanding, not just from online banners, but in-aisle activation, which is all powered by that same data backbone. So how does this all actually work? Well, let's break down a simple solution here. First, you have to have AI-powered perception. These aren't your average cameras. We're talking about intelligent sensors that can detect movement, track dwell time, and understand shopper interactions, all without compromising privacy. This is how retailers are actually going to see what's happening in every aisle in real time. Next, you need that unified data dashboard. This is where all the magic is going to happen, right? So when you're able to combine in-store behavior with your POS, your loyalty, and your sales data, you get a full 360-degree view of your shopper's journey. From shelf to checkout, everything is finally now connected. And third, I think there's actionable insights that we can take out in real time. So when something happens in the store, like traffic spiking in the snack aisle, managers could get an alert instantly. Or when someone puts something in the shopping cart, you could actually get information. That's really driving the decision. And this is the moment it really happens. The result of all that is retailers gain power to see their stores like never before. Brands get the data they need to personalize every shelf, every shopper, every time. And that's where Machina comes in. I met with Victor Chan, founder and CEO at Grocery Shop in Vegas. Machina helps retailers and brands capture, analyze, and act on in-store intelligence using AI, vision, data analytics, and real-time shopper insight. Here's what he had to say about the future of connected data from your grocery basket. Hey everyone, this is Professor Ken with Omnichannel Grocer, and I'm here at Grocery Shop talking to Victor from Machina. And you know what we're going to talk about today is the real need for connectivity in the shopping cart environment. So we know what's out there now. You put groceries in a cart, but there's no connectivity to a device or anything like that. So tell me about the need for that for independent grocers. Why do we need to have something like that now?
So the number one benefit of connectivity is engagement.
Yeah.
So right now, you will learn about your customer, what they have purchased after they check out, right? After they pay, you know what they have purchased.
Right.
But there's really no opportunity to engage customer while they are actively shopping. So for example, right now, Amazon, online, 35% of their sales is from cross sales.
Right.
When you put something in the basket, in the virtual basket, they always suggest, okay, customer always, will buy this one and that one too. Now that's cross sale.
Right.
And that constitutes 35% of their sales.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But for traditional supermarkets, the cross sale rate is only around 1%.
Yeah. So there's a lot of room to grow there.
A lot of room. And the reason is that because there is no connectivity and there's no way to engage customer while they're actively shopping. So we have developed the world's first smart basket, along with smart carts that can engage customer as they are actively shopping.
And I think that's important too. And I've seen it. And we're going to show a demo of the product in the video as well. I think that's important too, because the basket right now, the total dollar basket for an independent needs to increase because those dollars are going somewhere else, right? You mentioned Amazon. So maybe I'm doing my canned items, my shelf stable items from Amazon, but I'm doing perishables in store. You want to be able to grab everything together, and knowing that data is important. And that's the magic of this, is having that real-time data to take action.
Exactly. Yeah. So once you have the data, you can ascertain shopper intent. So if you know what your shopper is likely trying to fulfill their goal, then you can help them plan that and suggest what other items that they might need. They might not have crossed their mind, but because now we have the opportunity to engage with the customer. So this is some new opportunity that we can realize.
And I think that's part of that whole personalization and being able to make that immediate impulsivity action right there at the store level. Because there are times when, we have this shopping list and sometimes we forget what we need. And if I have somebody, an AI agent helping me think about that, that's even better, right? So your system can help me do that as well.
Oh yeah, we can go even beyond suggestion. Is that even, let's say, you put an item in there and you hesitated. You take it back out. Well, the system, because it's real time, we actually know that behavior. So for some shopper, they may be, you can incentivize it maybe with a coupon. And then you can adjust the level of incentive. Maybe, let's say $1 off coupon and watch what happened, right? And some shopper will be responsive to that and convert the sale, and other shopper may not be. But these are learning opportunity,
Right.
where you can see how your customers are actually how they react, to different incentives.
And I think that's important because in the moment is when you're going to get that conversion.
That's right.
And now, since you're mentioning the coupon type of thing, that opens it up a whole nother opportunity for brand support and brand sponsorship. Right?
Absolutely.
So I could tell my brand, hey, anytime someone tries to put something in the cart and pulls it out, we're going to try to remarket that by offering them $1 coupon. So you can actually get a budget from a brand to help you keep that sale.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about the product. Tell me why did you get started, and why does the independent need to have it in their store?
Yeah. So Machina, our company, have a philosophy that we want to enable brick and mortar stores to better compete with e-commerce.
Yeah.
So because we cannot compete on price alone, because of the operating expenses is higher, it's very difficult to compete on price alone. So how do we enable brick and mortar retailer to compete with e-tailer? The difference is that there's a power of data.
Yeah.
So right now the data is not available in the physical environment.
Right.
So with a smart device like a smart cart or smart basket, we can bring the data into the store and basically level out the playing field. But we can do more. Once we know the shopping behavior of the shopper, we can even help optimize the layout of the store by examining the heat map, within the store.
That's pretty amazing.
So we can actually help brick and mortar store to better manage the available resources that they have.
And those analytics are so powerful because the data now is charging stuff. So when you're up against a bigger retailer or up against an Amazon, we know that they invest millions upon millions in this technology. So tell me about that hurdle of technology. Why today is it more easier as an investment for an independent to get into it today?
Well, the cost of this equipment have come down a lot.
Yeah.
And our solution of the smart cart is only a few $100s. Right. And there's nothing like that in the market. So in a low margin business like grocery, high capex is a difficult value proposition.
It's hard to spend money if I could spend this somewhere else and maybe get a better return on investment.
Exactly. So our return on investment is industry leading, and we want to be like that because we understand the industry cannot afford to spend millions of dollars wiring the whole store with camera, with server in the back end.
That's right.
We need none of that. And we recognize that that's not a value proposition that would be suitable for brick and
And I think and what you're saying, you have probably the data to support that. The investment that you're making, you're going to get that back in 2, 3, 4, 10x immediately or within a reasonable amount of time. Plus, you have actionable data that day, which is pretty amazing.
Well, these smart devices are very, very interesting. On one hand, it eliminates the number one pain point in grocery, which is the wait time.
Yeah,
in the lane, checkout, and now checkout is just a matter of seconds. And number two, because of the efficiency, there's a more efficient use of labor through automation. But with data, now you can do cross-sale, creating more revenue, and through ad tech. So it's a multi-dimensional device that can not only increase efficiency but also add revenue to the store.
Yeah. So why wouldn't an independent do this now? I mean, what do you think is the hurdle?
Well, I think awareness is one thing, and another is that, as I mentioned before, we are the first company that has developed the smart basket. We shrink the AI all the way down to the form factor of an affordable smart basket.
Right.
And that is first. So we anticipate that once we get the word out, many grocers will realize that, wow, we can do this at this, price level. And they will do the math and realize that this is something that they can do.
I think so. You have all those benefits from it, but I think it's a it's a sexy machine. So it's just, a customer doing it is like, wow, this is pretty cool. I want to come back to Ken's grocery store and do this again because it's amazing.
You can do a lot with it. We can gamify the shopping experience.
Fun, right?
So because these are location aware,
right?
So you can actually put, hidden treasure at, we call it hidden treasure,
right,
within the store. And as a shopper go to these places, it will unlock these additional
deals. A little
notification. It will pop up on the phone.
That'll be fun.
And then you will unlock additional, loyalty points. And I know, when we have kids, they love to do these treasure hunt. And you can do treasure hunt within the store and gamify the shopping experience.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And I don't think anyone's doing that yet. And think about the Gen Zs that are out there that will be, really involved and stuff like that. Well, wonderful. Well, thank you for spending some time with me, Victor, and sharing this with us. And your website is what?
Machina.com.
Okay, perfect.
Machyna.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It's great to have all this information, and I hope to see you out there real soon.
Absolutely.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.